Hi guys, it's Erin. It's been about 4 hours since I was on here last with you. And after I filmed the last video, I went out of town to go donate some items that I had from the house. And so while I was donating at the thrift store, I also went shopping at the thrift store. So for $28, I bought a ridiculous amount of fabric. So I'm going to show you how I do what I do for cheap. Okay, so the first purchase I made was this entire bag of fabric for $5. All right, so let's open it and see what's in here. I think it's mainly scraps, but we won't really know until we get into it. So these are all scraps. Here's a fat quarter. Scraps. Scrap pieces be great for background on a miniature quilt. Larger than a fat quarter. Smaller than a fat quarter. Scraps. Scraps. But ideal for a fall quilt. It's a nice sizable piece of paisley. Beautiful. I love paisley prints. Oh, and I always love a pink and black rose. It's gorgeous. Some pieces cut off. Piece of fabric. Scraps. More scraps. But matching. Oh, such rich, beautiful color. Look at this. When I saw this bag, the first thing I thought was these fabrics would be ideal to make a fall leaf quilt. Here's a big, beautiful piece of Bandoff from 2009. Roses and Noel, it says. Oh, gorgeous. I mean, you're not going to be able to, 2009, you're not going to be able to find this. Looks like a full yard cut. Pardon me. There's a piece of upholstery fabric. Scraps, more scraps. Scraps, scraps, scraps. Oh, there's a beautiful little piece of brown calico, ideal for a Jenny doll dress. Some green scraps. Blues. Ideal for that blue basket quilt I want to make. Some binding cut in here. Bunch of browns. Ideal for leaf quilts. Here's some yardage. Let's see, what is this? Art Gallery Fabrics. Big, large, sizable piece of blue. More greens. Whoever owned these bought some nice high-end material. I mean, they're all name brands. Some beautiful green. And then there's a bunch of beiges. You can never have too much beige because it's always good for background fabric. Oh, here's a beautiful beige by Northcott. More a butter yellow. Cream. 100% cotton gingham. More beautiful yellow. Oh, this is pretty. Some beautiful pumpkin fabric that's got glitter in it. It's metallic. More blue and beige, and here's more beige. Okay, so listen, all of this fabric was only $5, and that's not all that I bought. So let me put this back in the bag. So this is how I get the most bang for my buck. And so when I get home, then I sort these colors out and I put them into the colored bags that I already have. So that way then when I want to make a red quilt, I have all my reds together. Want to make a yellow quilt, all my yellows are together. And then as my bags get empty, then I can see which colors I'm running low on and what I need to buy more of. Okay, so this was just one purchase. Now, let me go to the next. That's bag number 1. I bought this all at the same place. Here's bag number 2, and this was only $3. Looks like it could be donated by the same person, only because it looks like some of the fabrics might be repeated. Here's a beautiful brown, large sizable piece of brown and gold. Some Moda green. You know what's so nice about having variations of green is then if you want to do applique leaves, you'll have every shade of green going. I don't go buy new fabric, people. The only time I buy new fabric is if I have to have a big piece of backing. Other than that, definitely not. This is how I get all my fabric secondhand at thrift stores, auctions, or yard sales. It's a big bunch of greens. Here are some beautiful, beautiful beiges. More green, brown. Here's a big, nice piece of print. Oh, blues. Very pretty blues. Nice. So it's sizable. Here's some reds. Sizable piece of red here. This kind of reminds me of that Civil War reproduction fabric. Some pinks, which we all know I love. More blues. And then just scraps of pink, red, and yellow. Very nice. Okay, so you have seen what I've gotten out of these 2 bags, all for $8. All right, cannot go wrong with that. It's all 100% cotton quilting fabric. So I had a lady who's a friend of mine brought me some really wonderful things over the weekend. She brought me a big tote of flannel, a bunch of thread, another tote of materials, 2 boxes of patterns, dress patterns. Thank you, Marilyn. I greatly appreciate it. But she brought me some really elegant, fancy, slick, like polyester fabrics, which I won't use. And so she told me anything I couldn't use to go ahead and donate that. So I donated that, and then I bought all this cotton. All right, next up is a $2 bag of nothing but black and grays. I think it's interesting, too, how all this was already all sorted out. I don't know if who donated them already had it sorted or if the place sorted it. Okay, so here's some black, which I've got a black cat quilt pattern coming up. I'm going to show you some black and gray paisley. More black and gray paisley. All this is a little bag of black and gray scraps. Nothing sizable. I bought 2 armfuls, which I'm not going to show you that, but 2 armfuls of lace. That was included in the $28. Okay, here's a little bag for $3 of all this red fabric. Let's see what's in here. Scraps. More scraps. Beautiful peppermint scrap. Whoop, bigger than I thought here. Long, narrow piece. More scraps. Okay, the whole bag is just little scrap pieces of red, which is still very, very nice. Again, all 100% cotton. You can tell by the feel. Okay, that's 4 bags of fabric. I got all this fabric. This was $4. And this has some 1930s prints right out of the gate, like that Aunt Grace type line. Victory Garden by Eleanor Burns. Very beautiful. Some more, there's some scraps in here. Bunch of yellow scraps. Some kind of pretty fat quarter. I don't know, there's just a lot of little tiny pieces in that bag. So I can't really get it out because that will go everywhere. There was also another zippy bag for $3 of nothing but gray. I don't have gray, a lot of gray material. In fact, I'm very, very limited on gray material. So I got that. Then I bought this beautiful piece of blue gingham, nice big sizable piece, $1. A grandma pin dot, Christmas green, Kelly green, $1. There's an old fabric I had that I made a doll dress out years ago, and I saw this piece that I like, the kind I had, and so I bought it. Beautiful high-end red fabric. Let's see if this is labeled. Papillion by Moda. Gorgeous. Gorgeous red. Big nice piece of red gingham. And then the end of the bag is just nothing but little bags of lace. So I have a huge mess on my table. All of this fabric, $28. I could not have purchased anything for $28 hardly at Hobby Lobby. You know, because it's running $5 to $10 a yard. So never, ever, ever be too proud to go to thrift stores to look for materials. You're going to make beautiful quilts. Nobody's going to know where you got that fabric from. Especially scrap quilts. It doesn't matter where you got it from. Wash it and use it and enjoy. If you like my video, like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.